Alright, what is going on? So, looks like today we're going to be doing MUL-T. I thought about it for a while today. I just don't think I can keep going with Rex. I'm very shocked. I really do think Rex... I think Rex is easier than what at least how I'm playing him. There must be something I'm doing wrong, but I think I just need a break. I think I just uploaded like my 10th VOD for Rex, which the runs are so long I only get maybe a couple in every stream, but either way, I just really need... I think I need to try someone else out for a little bit. Maybe come back to Rex. I definitely plan to finish Rex. I'm not even at Eclipse 8 yet, which is going to be the worst, but for today, we'll do MUL-T. That's the plan. I've already done one Eclipse. I did a long time ago. I think I did like one Eclipse on Huntress and MUL-T before I started streaming. So the goal right now is to see how many we get done. You know, I don't think anything's really going to stop us too much. I've just been looking through the characters, and I think Rex is probably the next best one on the list. Not Rex, MUL-T. Rex is on the list, but MUL-T is definitely the next one on the list. So that being said, let's hop into it. Now, MUL-T's one character that I'm not sure about for abilities. I might just run the double nail gun today, but I do like double rebar puncher too. It can be good. Really, it's just for power mode. Is the only thing. I'll have to see how much that armor is. Double check that, but I don't think scrap launcher. I'm definitely not power saws. That could be funny though. But let's run with auto nail guns today. Let's do double of that. Really, the only issue is like very far away enemies, but I don't run into that too often for these runs. Let's go. Of course we get the fours immediately. The first thing I see is a very far away enemy. That is true. Some of these enemies, it might be good to have the rebar puncher. Oh, back it up. I think it'll be all right. That's 52% damage reduction. That's really good. And the fact I can just tank all this. Now, it might not be so good. I don't have the healing to back it up later in the eclipses, but we'll worry about that later. I haven't played this character in so long. I forgot how much I enjoy this one. Just has a really fun kit. We got Mocha. Oh, armor plating. That's the ticket. Does the shift ability give you armor? It does give you armor. I forgot how much armor this guy gets. I gotta remember that. Here, let me check one thing with the music. Make sure. Okay, we're good. Make sure it's actually just gonna stay in the playlist. Oh, back it up. Oh god, now I gotta think about what lunar items I want to take with MUL-T. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see how far we can get without him. I don't think anything too out of the ordinary though. Probably just shaped glass. Take the Nautilus shells or the gestures, whatever I call them. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if going double rebar puncher might be a good idea. I feel like I might actually get some use out of it. I think the biggest benefit's staying away. There's a newt altar here. Well, I guess we'll go. Might as well. Maybe we'll do some lunar items. Won't do anything too crazy. Okay, one chest here. Yes, let's go. Hey, look at that. We got green scrap. Yeah. In you go. More green scrap. Or, not green. Like an off-color green. I don't think there's anything else I want to get rid of. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Let's check out here. This could be a bad idea. I will say, we get a lot of proc items. This character's kind of insane. Even though it's like a 0.6 proc coefficient, you do get a lot of hits. Okay, we'll grab this. Okay, more armor plating. Now let's go up top. I don't do this too often. I don't really need all the capsules, honestly. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and actually just grab this with the white scrap I have. Would be nice to do a little more damage, so still kind of make that a priority. Yeah, but let's do boss. We're at 7 minutes. So we need to get out of here. Okay. Oh my gosh, the damage reduction. Just tank that all to the face. You know, I've wanted a Hopo Feather for so long with Rex. Never got one. First boss item. Yeah, this is insane. Like, I just don't take any damage. I don't really do a whole lot, but that's pretty good. I don't think that'll stand up for Mithrix, but it might. It might do okay. How much damage does that do? It does up to 250. Okay. Very different playstyle. Let's do this. I won't do too many rolls in the shop. I don't think I need them at this point. Okay, well, I was, I don't know what I was trying to do. I don't have any excuses for that one. I was just really excited to run. I can't. No, I want to do one without Shape Glass. Oh, Transcendence. I could do this again. One more roll, maybe? God, these are kind of tempting. It's really an easy way to get money. That's it. We'll stop there. Is that the new location? That is a new location, right? Yeah. It's a new location. Yeah, we'll just see where we go. It's only Eclipse 2. It shouldn't be that bad. I can kind of spin with him. He struggles. He doesn't have the Rex spin. Okay, we got it anyways. This level's not too bad, though. I just don't like the rats. We can get more armor plating. That might just do it. Okay, unicorn. Let's go for it. I would like to grab this equipment. We got a couple chests over here. Oh, we got a lot of stuff over here. I might want to come back. Yeah, we'll come back. Let's go check this out. It's not great damage. Oh, watch out for the collapse. Never mind, we just ignore it. The power of armor. Okay, we just blocked that one. Good. Like, please don't tell me that's how low the damage actually was. Yeah, but his AoE stun is just so good. Let's hop over here. Okay. Hurt a little bit. I don't think armor can reduce that. Pretty sure that's true damage. I wonder how it works for collapse. I wonder if that's true damage. We'll get the fridge back up. There we go. This was like the best thing they put in for MUL-T. He was pretty fun beforehand, but fridge mode is... it's just way too much fun. Yeah, I think I might want to take Rebar Puncher. I have no accuracy with this. I'll take that. Why not? Okay. Oh, way too early. Come on. That's pretty good. Let's grab this. Oh, we want... yes. Absolutely. It's like floating. I need a few more proc items. That'll help me out a lot more. Kind of struggling with that right now. And this is absurdly tanky. That's crazy. Gonna ignore you guys. I got things to go do. Let's go back to that main island. Get this multi-shop over here, though. These shops were made for me. Not a lot of great choices there. Oh, up there. I missed one. Actually pretty good. Gives me a little more AoE. Alright, let's roll. Roll on the gotcha. What are we gonna get? It's gonna be our equipment for a while. That's not a bad one. It's just a little unpredictable is the only issue. We have a lot of speed all of a sudden. Where'd that come from? Now we got some speed. Yeah, we might actually delete a lot of things. I say that as a... didn't get anything in that pack, except for that one enemy a while back. Okay, grab that. I really don't want to sit in this level too long. Let's just quickly go up here. Oh, it doesn't work midair, that's right. I have to remember that. Oh, we have green scrap. What's this? I think I'll still keep... I'll still keep my other green. Ooh. Well, that time it worked. Okay, so it just doesn't work off the jump pads. I think a lot of things are like that, though. That makes sense. Okay, let's get out of here. All right. Can I outdamage it? Yes, I can. It's easy mode. Oh, now we're here. Okay, I can't outdo this one. It's getting a little too much. Man, I just tanked it like a champ. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, is that it? I could do a little more damage still. Not doing too great on that front. Does that still do damage? Yeah, it does. Okay. Even if I don't get healed from it. Oh, we blocked it. Easy game. Okay, we are a little behind on time. I'm not too worried about full clearing. We've gotten all the stages today. It's all the new ones. Okay, we do have some better equipment maybe over there. Alright, let's battle, you and me. Do you even... Okay. Hey, man. Okay, alright. Easy win. What do we got here? We got... I think just straight attack speed's gonna be better. Although bleed might also be good. In fact, I think bleed is probably the better choice. That's alright. Now, I wonder if that goes for enemies, the Molotov cocktail. I wonder if it actually works that way, or if it truly is just random in an area around you. I don't know. Because it might be like the meteors where it just tries to aim for... It kind of aims for targets, but it's kind of a loose targeting system. Oh, I wonder if that armor helps with fall damage. It probably does. I have to remember that. I feel like I've used it to block fall damage quite often. I do have to watch my health bar though, because it's not going to give me any warnings. Doesn't go anywhere. Oh, so it threw it like a cluster at first. I don't know how this thing works. I wonder if the rebar punchers can actually activate the... It does depend on movement speed, doesn't it? I wonder if it actually... If these are the... What am I trying to say? If the rebar punchers can trigger... Well, that's what I'm looking for, the band. 400%. They probably can trigger the bands. That was a really hard concept I was trying to get out there. Oh, this guy's running away from me. Let's see if he put up a better fight than the last one. Nope. It was a little bit better. Not a whole lot, though. Just gonna take the watch. That'll help with damage. Oh, yeah. I have high hopes for this character. Just hope they don't get crushed. I haven't seen any green printers. Okay, we do got a couple things. Got another ukulele. Got quite a few large chests in this one. I think there's one more over there. Hey, got a quail. Got like pretty much all the base mobility stuff we need. Anything good here? Not really, actually, huh? Oh, the wings. We'll take the wings. That's good enough. There it is. I thought I saw a large chest. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. Another quail. We're zooming. Where's the teleporter at? Is it down below? Nope. I'm probably just blind. That's up here. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, this is the test right here. Oh, it's kind of an unconventional way to do that. Oh, the shift works up there too. Ooh, another band. God, I don't think we've had a chance to get shields back yet. It's just how little damage we've taken. That is one thing, though, is I don't know how often I'll get a chance. Oh, I'm gonna get back here. There we go. Maybe I will get a good chance to get shields back. Should have grabbed like a convergence or something. Ooh, back up. Okay, let's go. 25 minutes. Next stage, we might just want to go quick. Oh, we gotta go. There we go. Turn blue. Oh, it must be the oil. The urn. That's funny. Hadn't seen that before. Yeah, this is a very different playstyle from Rex. I enjoy it. I just hope I don't go back to Rex and become aggressive. Maybe that's what I need. Let's just play Rex like this. That might be all I gotta do. Okay. Just fishing for the deletion at this point. Do another ukulele. Back it up. The fact that I can just stand still and just tank all this, it's just blowing my mind. Just how many squishy characters I've played. Loader could do it, but kind of have a special case for Loader. I almost want to just start this up. Okay, now we're taking some damage. There we go. More regen scrap, perfect. I feel like we went from big brain to no brain. Alright, there are about 100 hermit crabs out there that I really need to get rid of at some point. Oh, get back in. Okay, those are down. Oh, there's a bunch out here, okay. There we go. I think we have enough money to do a pretty good amount of shopping, I hope. Let's just go for it. Why not? I don't think that'll be too bad for Mithrix. I think we can take that down. Grab these. Don't need that. Ooh, Void Cradle. This could be good. Not really. Oh, come back. Oh, there you go. I can't even see this guy. Let's grab this chest. We can head up. I don't see anything up here, so let's go down here. There it is. There's the desk plant. Actually, we got... Oh, I'll take more of that. Okay, don't have enough for that one, but that's okay. There was a scrapper, but that's alright. I say we just rush to Mithrix at this point. Oh, hey, buddy. I'm amazed I haven't deleted this guy. There we go. He's taking every bullet he can to the face. Eh, we'll get some loot though over here. These cost $440. There we go. Now we're getting all the healing items. Another construct over there. Cool. Okay, grab this. We're just getting really good items for this run. I don't really need this, but might as well pick it up. Okay, more damage. That's always good. Okay, alright, let's grab that. It's not super useful right now. Alright, 2 equipment. With that credit card though. Alright. Where's the teleporter at? Just get out of here. I thought I saw it over this away. Yes. God, it's all tucked away in the corner. Alright. I probably should have taken that bleed earlier. Would have been good for stuff like this. Easy game. I really do want to see how Mithrix goes. I'm very interested with how much we can tank. Might actually go okay. Oh, get back in. poor accuracy, though. It's rough. I might still do a little more snooping around. There's a couple items, if I could find them, that would help out a ton. I don't have to have them, but it would be nice. Nothing over here. What do we got here? Just take the extra jump. Here, let's do this. Oh, okay. Let's head up. I don't think I looked at the very top yet. One chest. Perfect. It's gonna be amazing. Alright. Oh, we do have to empty this out. That's not too bad. And I think that's everything. Yeah. It's not worth it. Here we go. What's that cooldown? 60 seconds? Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to... I don't remember how high up I can fly. I think one is enough, but I think I need to start from like over there. We're about to find out. Okay, let's see. We got pretty far. We're gonna find out though. I don't know if we'll go all the way up. Oh, wow, we made it. Oh, just barely. Not sure how consistent that's gonna be. I feel like I want to be right in his face. This is a terrible idea. Where did my drone go? Just realized that. Oh, that does no damage to me. I don't know if that one does supposed to do a whole lot. But it really didn't like anything to me. Well, I don't have my fridge mode though. Door back. I don't think that damage is going to get worse as we go with the eclipses. I just think that's kind of busted. here, buddy. You're dead again. Alright, I tried. Yeah, having like a tri-tip dagger would be really nice right now. Oh, dodged it. We're pro. Alright, back to fridge mode. I wanted to see how much damage that did, but I blocked it. Please don't go up again. Okay. Not in a great spot for this. Oh, I couldn't get him. I juked him though. Like, is this on Monsoon? This does not feel right. I don't have that much armor right now. 52% is good, but it shouldn't be doing this. It might just be the armor plating I have too. That flat damage reduction. Our damage is not the greatest, but that's okay with me. I don't know, does he do more damage in this phase? I don't even know that. Probably should double check that. Oh, that hurt. That still definitely hurt. I'm gonna try and get safe. Okay, now this one I do actually have to be pretty careful about. Oh, that worked out really well. I wonder if that's really the best strat, just to be right on top of him. You get good damage in. It is easier to dodge. Oh, let's get fridge mode back up. Okay, I'm actually gonna try and get my health back real quick. There we go. Not in a good spot for that. Yep. Ooh. We're zooming now. Okay, we got one jump left. I'm kind of surprised. My spare drone parts just does not work here. I guess it got stuck downstairs or something. Oh, weird. It's not centered on him. I just saw that. I don't know if it's always like that. we go. Come on. No, I don't know about this. I'm just gonna try something out. This could get me killed. Okay, I got armor plating. We're getting a pretty good amount of items back. Can he one-shot me? Okay. I'm just thinking about that. I don't know if he can one-shot me with the glasses. I hope not. I'll have to look at that. Does that count as a boss, right? I hope so. Alright. Take me home. Well, that didn't even feel like an Eclipse run. That was crazy. Alright, let's just pack it up. Okay, like, do I not reach this guy? Or maybe I don't. I thought I had more range than that. Not really. That's alright. Just trying to stay in. I moved too fast. Here it begins. And that's it. Well, that was really easy. I figured it would be easier, but not that easy. 49 minutes. That probably could have been shorter too. We got a lot of items we did not need. I probably could have switched that over to some easier or some better damage for Mithrix. Well, let's just update that text. Let's see what we're doing. Plus 100% fall damage and lethal. Sure. All right, I'm gonna switch it up this time. I'm gonna try out the rebar puncher and see how that goes. I don't know about it, but we'll try it out. If it doesn't feel good, it is just really slow going, but the range on it might be nice. Last option I have is just to try and switch them. Or try and do both of them. Got an opal to start with. I'm probably gonna grab that. It does do a lot of damage. If I can get some good attack speed with it, I'll be set. Ooh, mountain. Oh, is that roll of pennies? Ooh, that would be nice to get too. Yeah, we'll stick what we got. I did not mean to do that. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, let's go back. Was in like full autopilot mode for a second. Okay. Let's try it again. I guess maybe that's the strategy, is just alternate. Come on, there we go. It's definitely easier having the nail guns, but the rebar, I think I can use it more strategically. I want to grab this. That's what I think that's what I was trying to do earlier, and I went for the printer. Okay, we got a couple more things to grab here. There's a roll of pennies. Okay, good. That was our friend last game. Oh, that is a one-hit kill. Thank goodness. I'm gonna wait to do that after the fact. Let's go ahead and do boss now. It is not great on boss damage. I don't know if that's an armor thing or what. It might just be me. I don't have a lot of damage going on right now anyways. Collapse is pretty good. Woo! Barely. Get rid of you guys right now. Okay, let's try and focus on the boss. Oh, get there. Woo! I'm surprised we got there. There we go. Oh, get out of there. That's the other thing is I was able to stay in fridge mode longer because I had kind of good wave clear. So that's the other thing. I have to think about what I want to put on my bar. You know, my mouse 1 and mouse 2. I think for mouse 1, I'd probably keep the rebar puncher. And then when I go into fridge mode, I feel like that's when I miss the nail gun the most. Would be a good idea. What I really miss is having accuracy. My special skill, I don't think base cooldown 5 seconds. I'm gonna go for it. Why not? It's kind of an interesting play. I don't see... I'm not seeing a whole lot more, but there's got to be more than this. I haven't even checked up here yet. Any of the upper levels. Does that printer? No. Okay. No? Alright. That's it. You know, the rebar might actually pick up, though, maybe later in the game. You get more attack speed. I really don't think it's a damage issue. I just think it's my ability to actually deal with situations I'm in right now. I feel like I just get overwhelmed, where having the nail gun was kind of nice. It's definitely a safer option. Sit back at long range. It is nice having the second charge, this power mode, fridge mode, excuse me, because I feel like I can actually kind of play around using the shift ability. Alright, did we get lucky? That's too bad an item didn't come out of that. Okay. There we go. Up and down there. Now I would like to find the Newt altar if I can. I don't even have a way to get up there. I've got no jumping power right now. I think that island's pretty much emptied out. Let's check this chest out. Hey, there we go. That'll be pretty good. I'm not seeing any more new altars, or any in around the usual area at least. I can't quite remember where they all are on this map though. Anything to scrap? Oh, I know exactly what to scrap. Scrap that. I'll probably scrap these as well. Now, it would be nice to have another shift ability. Okay, I really don't need more rolls of pennies. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, one of the newt altars down there, huh? Let's go up first. Okay, come here, boy. Alright, I believe, guys. Let's try and get me some money. There we go. That should be good enough. Oh, teleporter's up here. Ow. Let me go see what I can find. Okay, we got a slot machine. Hit. Alright. Cool. Gotta love that. Okay, it's not down there. I thought I checked all the locations. I must be missing one. That's alright. Let's get out of here. Where does this take me? It should take me all the way up. Yes. Nice. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, that attack speed is huge. That's beautiful. Oh, okay. I think I can outrun it. I want to use that on cooldown if I can. That attack speed it gives me is really nice. Hello. Yeah, I don't know where the last one was. It must be... Maybe I didn't check over there correctly. That's ridiculous. The healing drones helped a lot, but that's still crazy. Just to tank that all to the face. Oh, I don't have any yellow items. I wish I did. Hey, there we go. Anything that'll increase in attack speed. I don't care about how little. Grab that. Go for movement speed. Nice, we got a banner. That's what we needed. Grab that. There we go. Okay, let's try and empty this out while we're here. Pretty good. Not so good. Nice. Okay. Let's try and get around a little bit. Let's head up this way. Now we're zooming. Another banner. Nice. Let's take that armor plating. So we could have gotten another banner. I think this will be the play. What stacks with the banner? Is it just area? Beautiful. Hello. Cool. It's almost tempting to put in that equipment drone. I think I'm gonna do it. I don't really take equipment drones much. Pretty much ever, so might be fun to try one out. Hey, got green scrap. If I could use them on Mithrix, I would keep it. just to have a buddy. I guess I could if I get the... like the caffeine... what are those things called? The vending machine call down? Could be useful. Then I have that as my equipment, so that's the trade-off. Okay, nope, not that way. Excuse me. I thought it was gonna stop me, like, at least after the second one, but I did not care. It's one of the silliest abilities in this game. I love it. Yeah, turn around. Well, I would like to find a Newt altar eventually. Might have to be after next stage, or on the next stage. Hopefully I can locate it. Okay, we're in the frenzy. It's happening. Oh, that was chunky. How often can it activate that equipment? Hold on a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta do some research apparently, because I thought it was on the normal cooldown. I gotta keep that guy alive. I also need new equipment. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, I should know where the Newt altar is here. Oh, we're on the ground. Okay. Oh, what are you doing here, buddy? Alright, just ran right by him. We are struggling on the damage department right now. Okay, out of my way, equipment drone? Okay. Trying to move. There's 6 enemies left. Where are the... There you go. Ow. I sure have to click a lot though. Oh, if I hold it down, it doesn't have to do it. Never mind. Oh, that's the attack speed I was looking for. Okay, so if I hold it down, I don't have to worry about it. It's good to know. I don't get to control when it happens, but I'll take that trade-off for saving my poor mouse. Let's get more crit. Oh, I miss that so often. Oh god, of course he picked the brass. Did I get the other one? I must have. Let's not wait too long. I think I'm gonna do the optional boss. I don't know if I have the damage for it. Oh no, I have the damage. It's not guaranteed though. Okay, that'll help out a ton. Grab this. Oh, that's nice. That'll be nice. Okay, got equipment. Okay. Could come in handy. Wouldn't mind a different equipment though. God, it did not do a lot of damage. Damage isn't terrible. Okay, we got attack speed now. Okay. Let's try and clean up some ads. Wait a minute. Oh, we lost the heat. Oh, we lost the equipment drone. Dang it. I'm assuming it still takes an equipment to pick back up. That's kind of why I don't normally take them. Like I just lose it half the time. I'm gonna try and heal up. Oh, do I have any good way to heal up? I can grab this. This'll work. Come on, collapse. There we go. Oh, please be good. Oh, mask is actually not too bad. I'm just gonna give that to you because I don't want to use that equipment. Okay, let's go ahead and convert these over. Grab that. Pick that up.
It's something. Where are you going? Okay. Okay, I did want to try and find... Oh, but I don't know where I'm even going to begin to look for these altars. I don't know if I know them on this stage, but I did. But I haven't seen them. There's eggs right there. Cool. I thought one location was back here. There it is. This Transcendence will definitely help. It's not terrible damage. I think we do more damage with the rebar punchers. Definitely think so. Now we have another charge of that. Yeah, that is definitely faster. That is a lot faster. And that equipment, whatever this thing has, it reduces its cooldown by a pretty good chunk. It's gotta be at least like 4 times as fast. It's 3 or 4 times, because what it was doing, the drums, the frenzy, it was doing it maybe every 15 seconds or so, it felt like. I think it lasts about 8. I feel like every, it'd go on for about 8 seconds, off for 8 seconds. That's crazy if that's the case. That actually makes it a lot more worthwhile. Why not? I don't think I'm gonna go for shaped glass. I really just want Transcendence. Oh, you're kidding me, game. I'm gonna use all my coins. Wow, I did not get it. Well, going all in. That's okay. It's really just a self-limit on whatever coins I want to spend. I was just really curious on how many it would take. I do kind of wish coins were just something you earned every run, and you didn't keep them over. Well, let's grab that. I don't think that's enough to get me all the way up, though. Oh, maybe it is. It might be. I don't think I want that, actually. I don't think I wanted that with the gesture, so I'm probably gonna go through the level normally for Mithrix. Unless something incredible happens. Hey, got an ATG. Good. That is not an enemy. We do good damage now. But yeah, we'll still stick with the limited rolls per game. Alright, what, up to like 8 costs on a reroll? I think that's what we've been doing. I just wanted to see if I could get a Transcendence at all. I gotta get better about learning where those altars are on the other maps. Still void enemies. Nope. That's quick. There we go. I think we have enough money to do anything we want. Oh, we do have... Okay. Let's take the shrimp. I think we'll get good use out of that. I don't know if I'll proc the missiles quite enough. I don't think I have a whole lot of stuff that's really good with proc chains anyways. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much. That's okay, but again, I need more enemies for us to be useful. Grab that. Got the steak. There's a new altar. I don't... In my head, I always think this is true, but I'm not 100% sure that if you take a Newt altar on this level, I don't think you'll go to Mithrix. I think you'll continue on. So I'm always worried about that. Oh, there's a scrapper. I would not mind taking... That's pretty good. They're waiting to get one of those. There we go. Okay, I think we're pretty cleared out. I'll just check this just to see. Oh, let's do that. Let's get that collapse chance up. We are gone. I did not mean to use the shift ability. Okay, let's head up. Yeah, nothing in there. Ooh, that's also kind of tempting. I wish I had an equipment drone to put that in. Might die here though. Let's find out. That could have killed me. I gotta remember that it is lethal. Okay. Hey, that's a good yellow item to have. Anything to gain some allies. Alright, well it'll be a little bit longer than last run. I hope we don't hit the hour, but we might. Kind of farted around on some stages we probably shouldn't have. Bag it up. I think our saving grace is going to be these collapse stacks that we can put on. Alright, let's see what happens. We should have one more void cache to look at. I feel like it's typically pretty early in the front. Alright, well they're dead. I don't see it quite yet though. Okay, it's not around here. Yeah, I think I like the rebar puncher a lot more. It feels a little weaker in the early game, but this punch really kind of picks up. I gotta be mindful of my jumps right now. Make sure I always have one ready. Transcendence? Oh, I'll take that. Alright. There we go. This is such an odd one to me. Nothing spawns out here. You just kind of sit here for the whole pillar. No, he peeked around the corner. There we go. Oh, there's the void cache. That was perfect. Yes. Go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, are there all three back here? God, he's tanky. Get you guys out of the way. Okay, that's one down. Oh, we're stuck. Okay. We're good. That is one thing with the bustling fungus, or the weeping fungus, is that we can't really use it while we're doing fridge mode. Right, because you can't, yeah, you can't sprint. It does break it. That was nice. I wish they could always have just 3 blood shrines. Or the blood pillars. Right, back this way. Alright, let's see how this Mithrix fight goes. Kind of a whole different build now. Oh, that didn't help. I forgot. I don't really want the... Oh, it went off anyways. That hurt. Get that shield back. I don't know if I'll be as tanky as I was. Oh, not... I don't think I will. I think having Transcendence also really helped. I might send him back here in a second. Yeah, here he goes. Oh, he doesn't care. There he goes. Alright, easy game. Let's get rid of the flyers first. Hop up here. Okay. We did it. Oh my gosh, yeah, that is some very nice damage. Back up a little bit. It's gonna spin. Should get some good collapse stacks on him though. I feel like this is a pretty good range for him. It's not so close that he's just right up on him. You don't have a lot of space when you do that. You have to be careful about that wave attack though. Let's get back to full. Oh, I think we're just gonna get him. There we go. Oh, where do I want to hide? I want to hide over on this side. Got more pillars to work with. Okay, let's wait. We're gonna hit him with a couple attacks to start out with. Oh my gosh, that gets a ton of items back. Really like that shape blast back. There we go. That was also very easy. It's kind of a different run. I don't know which one the first one felt easier. Do you mind? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna... There you go. First one I think was a little bit easier. Early game. I think this one had a better late game. But very different items too, so that plays a big part of it. But I just think his kit is gonna work better if I use the rebar punchers. I might try 1-and-1. Nice. I might try 1 rebar, 1 nail gun. I'm not sure. I kind of like both of them just having that, because I can do that alternating fire. Will kind of keep up the damage. We'll see. We'll try it out. I do really like the fact that his abilities actually kind of swap him out, even if it's not a whole lot. It is an interesting part of his character. And the fridge mode really helped with that. See, I can kind of get that roll. Let's look at that. Yeah, it's a slow one. He's got moves. Just while the world is ending around us. It's always time to dance. All right. That is Eclipse 3 done. I think we can go faster with those. I don't think they have to be... I have to worry so much about full clearing. I was kind of trying to go faster with that one, but I spent too long looking for those altars. I need to learn where those are. That'll save me so much time. No, but that was a solid run, start to finish. Yeah, it was basically just the needle ticks. Needle ticks, and some other stuff in here is pretty good. Repulsion armor always helps. Yeah, needle tick was just the game changer. All right, that's 2 and 3 done. That's good. Like having that out of the way. We're just gonna catch right up to Rex. Yeah, I want to get back to Rex, but I need a break. I need a little bit of a mental break from that. I feel like I'm just throwing myself at the wall to see what happens. But MUL-T was fun. That was a whole lot of fun. I'm excited to see where this is going to go in the higher difficulties. I don't think it'll be so bad on Eclipse 8 with fridge mode. That's going to reduce the damage so much. I don't think I'm really going to take too much permanent damage. But we're going to find out.
well, that's gonna be it for me for today. I don't think I really have time for another run. I think 2 is pretty good though. Made some progress getting through the early stuff. So hold on, real quick, double checking something. There we go. Okay, I didn't want like a really crazy song to come in. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I appreciate it. Anyone coming by, if you're watching the VODs, I always appreciate it. Streaming tomorrow, probably around the same time. Still deciding on that. I got some plans that are moving around like crazy. It's the holiday season, so I never know what's happening. But we'll get a stream in tomorrow. It's either going to be more Risk of Rain, could be more Deep Rock. I don't got time for a Dark Souls 3 run. Be a little too long. Unless I want to do like a boss rush or something where it's with a mod, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that one right now. So either this, it'll be Risk of Rain or Deep Rock runs. Maybe doing another one of the holiday assignments, get the second one done and get all that fun stuff. Either way, appreciate you stopping by. Always appreciate anyone watching. It's good to know that someone out there is either watching me succeed or watching me suffer. Either one is good. And I will catch you tomorrow, and I think Monday night too. I think Monday night's going to be another night I'm going to start streaming. And we'll see how that goes for the semester, or when the spring semester kicks in. But yeah, it's another stream tomorrow, around the same time. I'll see you then. And I need a better outro. I just kind of ramble. I'll say peace. Bye-bye. Catch you later. That still wasn't a very great outro, but I'm just going to leave it there.